Billionaire Sir Philip Green, the former owner of fast fashion chain Topshop, is running out of assets to sell to fill the $700 million pension deficit within his Arcadia retail empire. Arcadia, a mainstay of UK retail which also included Topman, Miss Selfridge and Burton stores, fell into bankruptcy in November with debts of over $1 billion. The difference between what Arcadia owes and what its bankruptcy administrators have been able to raise could yet plunge the tycoon into a second public payout over pensions. The first was a $461 million settlement after the collapse of his department store chain BHS in 2016. A week ago, administrators at Deloitte, who are overseeing Arcadia's bankruptcy process, confirmed the sale of the group's distribution center, for an undisclosed amount, to Prologis, a San Francisco-based real estate trust. However, although administrators confirmed that over $820 million has now been raised for Arcadia's out-of-pocket creditors, just $260 million of that has been sent to plug the $700 million hole in the group's pension fund, a spokesperson told Forbes. Why just $260 million? That's all that was earmarked back in 2019, when Green made a deal with pension trustees to put some assets up as security in case of a pension deficit. For the remainder of the shortfall, a sum of $440 million, the Arcadia pension is an unsecured creditor and therefore will have to wait in line with the rest of those to whom Arcadia owes money, until the end of the insolvency process. According to one insolvency expert, that shortfall is likely to land in the hundreds of millions of pounds. Before last Friday's deal, administrators had raised $680 million, mostly from three previous sales of Arcadia assets: the sale of its most famous brands Topshop, Topman, Miss Selfridge and HIIT to competing retailer ASOS in February; the sale of the Dorothy Perkins, Burton and Wallis brands to competing retailer Boohoo, also in February; and the sale of Evans to City Chic in December 2020. After Friday's announcement, that figure had hit $820 million. But with a total debt of $1.1 billion and $820 million in asset sales, that leaves an estimated $280 million still needed to be found. Meaning if Green cannot wring more money out of what's left of his empire, he may face pressure to dip into his personal fortune to cover the losses. However, the process of holding Green to account over the shortfall will likely play out in the public and political domain, according to James Pow, a retail advisor to London-based business advisory firm, Quantuma. I think the issue is going to be there's nothing that the courts nor the government can do to push Sir Philip Green's hand other than to disgrace him in the press, Pow told Forbes, adding that the recent sale of Arcadia office furniture and cocktail cabinets is a sign that the end of the process is near.